I'm Tim Howell, wingsuit base jumper and alpinist, and I'm happy to announce I've joined Stirling Timepieces as a brand ambassador. I spent 8 years in the Royal Marines, eventually joining the Mountain Leader branch, spending a couple of deployments in Oman, Saudi, Afghan, and finally joining a recce troop. I think a lot of the skills that I learned in the Marines, both mentally and physically, are things that I take to the mountain nowadays. You know, paying attention to the small things count, and especially being calm under pressure. These are things that I stay true to and really keep me alive in the sort of high pressure environment that I work in nowadays. So base jumping is jumping from a fixed object using a parachute. Usually these heights are a lot lower than when you're jumping out of a plane, so we don't have a reserve. So you're really dependent on the equipment. And this is where attention to detail really counts when you're packing your own parachute that you really rely on. So a wingsuit is a suit that we can wear that has arm and leg wings. This inflates and creates an aerofoil, which means we can fly forward. Speeds of up to 250 kilometers an hour. I often get asked, why do I do it? And the reason why I've done everything in my career, from the Marines to what I do now in the mountains, is because it's a challenge. For me, everything is planning and preparation to overcome that challenge, and not just accomplish that challenge by the skin of your teeth, but to do it with margin to spare. And whether that's physically or mentally, you've got room to give yourself more. And that's how I personally grow, and that's how I can look at bigger and bigger projects every time. Wearing a watch in the military is an absolute necessity. I had a very basic CWC watch that my dad actually gave to me. It unfortunately sank in a swamp in Belize. But yeah, you cannot go a day without wearing a watch in the military. Currently wearing the new Durant Arctic. Absolutely love the new watch face. Very clear, very crisp. And for me, spending a lot of time in the mountains, you know, is very suitable for what I do. I mean, just like the military, timekeeping in the mountains is very important. To the degree where if you miss a weather window or miss an alpine start, waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning or whatever it is, you know, you can start to get into some dangerous situations. So timekeeping in the mountains is just as important as it is or was for me in the military. The biggest project that I have at the moment is trying to get the world record for the highest altitude wingsuit flight. We've spent 2 expeditions so far working on the project, finding a location, setting up the ropes, even getting to the exit point. Unfortunately last year the weather wasn't good enough, so hopefully we're going to try one more time. So the aim is to fly from 8,400 meters on the south side of Lhotse, which is part of the Everest Massif, and we'll fly down to the landing, which is at 5,000 meters, the base camp of Island Peak. I really appreciate the dedication that Stirling has towards the veteran community. You know, the charity work that they do and the support that they give to various organisations. Yeah, it means a lot to me. It's very impressive how much they support these charities. Stirling watches tick all the boxes for me. You know, they're robust, high quality, and reliable. And these are the things that I need when I'm spending a lot of time in the mountains. Just like precision watchmaking, there's very little room for error in the sport. So mental preparation is key. I use visualization a lot. If something goes wrong, I've already visualized it and I'm one step ahead. I run a few expeditions a year, mainly for base jumpers in remote parts of the world. I also teach base jumping and save a few months of the year for humanitarian efforts around the world in various conflict zones. Next year I'll be going on various expeditions, high altitude, desert, jungle, and I'll always be taking a Stirling timepiece with me, testing them in the most arduous environments.